3 months to go to the CCC. Feeling mildly concerned about it. Concerned because recovery this week from the race last weekend been really slow. Usually it takes, set this camera up, hang on. Thursday, usually by Thursday after a race on the weekend, good to go. My legs are feeling back to normal and I'm keen to get out and run. This week I haven't even wanted to or thought about going for a run. My legs have been sore. Saturday today, they're starting to feel normal again, but it's just taken way longer than what it normally does. I'm hoping some of it's got to do with the fact that after the race I felt so bad that I didn't eat for about 4 hours. But yeah, I might get out and run today, I might not. So pre-warning, this video might not have much running in it, but 6 days is the longest I've ever been without going for a run since I started about 3 years ago, and that's only been once. Right now though, it's a really nice morning. There's heaps of like fog and cloud around, so I'm gonna just go for a bit of a walk and get some time lapses. Look at this. The one thing that really pisses me off, people just come up here and they just drop rubbish everywhere. Oh, look at this one, this is an old timer. Old mate's gone to the trouble of wedging it in the tree, and the bin is there. Decided to go for a run in a hoodie because it's freezing. Just gonna go out on a flat piece of road, ease into it, and see how I feel. Good boy. Oh. Good boy. Hoodie was a bad idea. Got so hot. I did 10Ks, which is way more than I was planning. I was only gonna do like 3 or 4, but I just kept going. Felt good to go for a run, but I didn't feel great. I didn't feel terrible. Somewhere in the middle. Legs aren't quite there yet. I'm just gonna have to roll with it and have another couple of easy days, I think. Just had a quick coffee with Mum. Somebody commented the other day on how much coffee I drink. I really like coffee, but I only drink 2 cups a day. That's my limit. I've got to limit my intake of coffee and peanut butter. Otherwise, things start getting stupid. My 2 favourite things. So I got a blood test done as soon as I got back from the Mount Solitude trip, just to check everything was all good. One of the biggest reasons I had like such a crappy year running last year is because I'd gotten low iron and I didn't realise it. Before someone was like, eat some meat, mate. It's not to do with that. It's like I've had trouble with my iron in the past, even when I ate a lot of red meat. It's not to do with my diet. It's to do with the fact that I've got Crohn's disease, and it's particularly hard for me to absorb things like iron and B12 from food. So I have to keep an eye on it. Having low iron sucks, period. But if you're trying to run and train, like, it affects your hemoglobin and everything. It's not a good thing, trust me. But the test came back good. Iron and B12 both in range. There's an inflammatory marker slightly raised. Crohn's is an inflammatory illness, if you didn't know. But I'm hoping it's not related to my Crohn's. It's related to the fact that I ran the race 2 days prior to having the test. But it's put my mind at ease a little bit that everything's come back looking pretty good. Really hanging for a smoothie now, and we got no ripe bananas, so I'm going on a banana mission, I guess. Big boy. No. Alright, well, I'm gonna go make me smoothie. Thanks for the bananas. The other thing with Crohn's, mine's in remission, so I don't have typical symptoms, but I get fatigued really easily. That's why I'm always paying really close attention to not overdoing it. In the past, I haven't. I've done too much and got in a hole. Once you get in the hole, it's hard to get out of the hole. So my biggest concern really going into the CCC is I know I've only got a certain amount of races in me before I need a good break and a good reset. And I just hope I'm not at that point now where I need a break. It's going to take everything I've got on my best day just to finish the damn thing. There's 6,000 metres around that of climbing in it. The most I've ever done is 4,500. That was in the Buffalo Stampede, over 75 k's or 50 miles. So I literally don't even know if I can finish it. So I don't want to be rolling into it not quite right. I need to be spot on. So that's my biggest concern at the moment. But hopefully it'll work out. I can get rolling again and it'll be all good.
Pretty baby, I was good to you. Why'd you go and make me blue?
Aero press. Next, you'll want to pour 50 grams of water to saturate the grounds.
Wake up at 4 a.m. Usually I wake up about 5:35. Lately I've been waking up at 4 a.m. every morning. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I've been lying in bed replying to YouTube comments. Thanks for all your comments. I really enjoy reading them. But one of them was, have you tried the upside down Aero press method? And I'd never heard of it. So I YouTubed how to do it. I only give it a try. That actually does taste a lot better. Whoa. You sick of watching me drink coffee yet? Just did a nice easy 10k start of the day. Definitely felt a lot better on that one than the last run. I took a full day. It's Monday today. It's a public holiday. Yesterday I took a full day off. I didn't do anything. Just rested as much as I could. So getting there slowly. Just made a really random meal. I got sweet potato. There's like Mexican salsa, avocado, and some beans. One positive of not having much to do this weekend, I finished this finally. It was pretty good, I enjoyed it. But moving on to this, which is the complete opposite of what I'd normally read. But I've listened to the Tim Ferriss podcast a few times, and I don't mind it, so I'm going to give it a try, see how it goes.
Happy birthday, dear Ruby. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Spent the afternoon at my niece Ruby's 10th birthday. Love you, Rubes. But that about does it. It's been good to have a rest this weekend. I'm going to keep easing into it training-wise next week or this week. It's meant to be really good weather, so it is this week because it's Monday today. I keep thinking it's Sunday. It's meant to be good weather all week, which always gets me keen to get out. The older I get, the more I'm just concerned with the weather all the time. I guess that's how it works. But then after that, hopefully I can get back into it properly, start training harder again. And either way, I'll keep making videos. So I'll catch you in the next one.